There are many different transportation jobs available, and each comes with its own set of pay rates. In this video, we'll take a look at what the average transportation salary is for various positions within the industry. We will also discuss what factors can affect how much you make as a transportation worker. If you're curious about the salary you can expect to make in this field, keep watching. The different types of transportation jobs. Transportation jobs can vary significantly in terms of what responsibilities they entail and what qualifications are necessary. Some positions, such as bus drivers or subway operators, require a commercial driver's license and experience driving large vehicles. Other jobs, including airport ticket agents or railroad conductors, may only require a high school diploma or equivalent education. Delivery truck drivers, average salary $34,340. Delivery truck drivers generally transport supplies to several locations in local regions or cities. The average truck weighs between 4,000 and 7,000 pounds. Delivery truck driver jobs for large firms usually have daily, weekly, or monthly responsibilities that typically require shift work. You must also be certified as a delivery driver to be eligible for the testing and certification. Heavy and tractor-trailer truck drivers. Average salary, $47,000. Heavy trucks move large loads of cargo in vehicles with an average capacity of 25,000 pounds. They can operate in local, urban, or intercity areas. This job may involve a trip to several countries to deliver goods. To work in the trucking industry and the heavy-duty industry, the job must include completing post-graduating non-degree training. Best-paying jobs in transportation. This section looks at career pathways that fall into the transportation industry's highest-paid jobs. Here is some information on what to expect from the salary in these positions. Pilot, average salary, $129,000. Pilots operate aircrafts to transport people and cargo on commercial or military missions. Becoming a pilot requires extensive training and certification through the Federal Aviation Administration. The job may involve long hours, irregular schedules, and overnight stays away from home. However, it also offers high pay and a chance to see the world. Air traffic controller, average salary, $122,000. Air traffic controllers coordinate aircraft's movement to ensure safe and efficient flights. This job requires intense concentration and quick decision-making in a high-pressure environment. To become an air traffic controller, individuals must complete training at the FAA Academy and pass a medical exam. Train engineer, average salary, $79,000. Train engineers operate trains for transportation purposes, such as carrying passengers or freight. They must adhere to strict schedules and ensure the safety of their passengers. Some train engineers may also be responsible for maintaining the equipment and keeping records of what is being transported. To become a trained engineer, individuals must complete on-the-job training and pass certification exams. Shipping and receiving manager, average salary, $60,000. Shipping and receiving managers handle all aspects of transportation for a company, from planning shipments to handling cargo documentation. They may also be responsible for coordinating with freight companies and negotiating rates. This job typically requires a bachelor's degree and experience in the transportation industry. Working in the transportation industry can offer a range of job possibilities, from operating vehicles to managing logistics. While some positions may require specific training or certifications, they often come with high salaries and exciting opportunities to see the world. So what are you waiting for? Start looking at what these jobs may be the best fit for you. If you're wondering about the future of transportation, check out our previous video. The average salary for transportation jobs. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median annual wage for all transportation and material moving occupations was $34,730 in May 2022. However, this can vary drastically depending on the specific job title. For example, airline pilots and flight engineers have a median annual wage of $147,220. At the same time, subway and streetcar operators make a median yearly wage of $61,590. So what does that mean for those seeking a career in the transportation industry? It's essential to do your research and understand what salary potential exists within each profession. That being said, with the continued growth and development in transportation technology and infrastructure, there is potential for job growth and increased wages in the field. So rev up those engines and prepare for a potentially lucrative career in transportation. Speaking of transportation, technology has helped to shape the transportation industry in recent years. With the rise of e-commerce and online shopping, there is a need for efficient delivery and transportation services. One of the essential tools for delivery services is the transparency of shipment. Affiliate disclaimer: Frate Chain is supported by our viewers. When you purchase through links on our site, we may earn an affiliate commission that helps keep our website and its content. Thank you. Learn more. Motive is here to take the hassle out of shipping. You can schedule and track your delivery in just a few clicks without worrying about anything else. Check out Motive today. If you want to learn more about logistics and transportation, check out our previous video. How to become a transportation worker. Transportation workers aren't just truck drivers and train conductors. They also include airport workers, bus drivers, and more. And what do all these jobs have in common? They come with some pretty sweet paychecks. Transportation job salaries vary depending on what specific job you have. Still, they all tend to pay better than the national average. Take a bus driver, for example. These individuals make a median salary of $44,040 annually. Not too shabby. And that's just for starters. With experience and promotions, a bus driver can easily make six figures. In order to be in the transportation field, though, you'll need the appropriate training and licenses. Many jobs require a commercial driver's license, which can be obtained through specialized training programs or community colleges. And for higher-level positions like airport managers or freight train operators, a bachelor's degree may be necessary. Commercial pilots fly passengers and cargo on scheduled flights, while airline pilots fly passengers on major airlines. Both roles require a commercial pilot's license and experience flying aircraft. Job duties in the transportation industry also vary. Some may involve much physical labor. In contrast, others require strong communication and problem-solving skills. But overall, a transportation career can be financially and personally rewarding. So what are you waiting for? It's time to rev up that engine and start driving toward your dream job. The benefits of working in the transportation industry. Jobs in line with transportation also offer stability. Usually the best-paying jobs do not always mean the best job security, but that is not the transportation case. The industry relies on a constant flow of goods and people, meaning there will always be a need for workers like airline pilots or subway operators. Some companies offer guaranteed hours and salaries, as well as excellent benefits. And many transportation careers involve working for large corporations with ample opportunities for advancement. These are some of the benefits of working in the transportation field: job stability, career growth opportunities, competitive salaries and benefits packages, independence, satisfying work. Working in transportation means being a part of the backbone that keeps our economy moving. It offers not only monetary compensation but also job security, fulfilling work, and more. If you're looking for a stable career with room for growth, look no further than the transportation industry. What are the common challenges faced by transportation workers? It may come as a surprise to some, but transportation workers often earn relatively low wages. In fact, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median annual salary for all transportation and material moving occupations was just $34,730.28. This low pay can lead to challenges such as financial stress and difficulty making ends meet. Additionally, this field often involves long hours and odd shifts, leading to potential issues with work-life balance. In addition to these day-to-day concerns, transportation workers also have the added pressure of maintaining safety on the job. Whether they are driving a bus, operating a train, or piloting a plane, these professionals are responsible for the well-being of both their passengers and fellow workers. Fortunately, recent efforts have been made to address these challenges, such as unionization and increased government regulation in the transportation industry. However, there is still much work to be done to ensure fair wages and safe working conditions for these crucial workers. Here are other challenges often faced in the transportation field: physical stress and fatigue from manual labor or long periods of sitting, standing, strict regulations and the pressure to adhere to them, dealing with demanding customers or passengers, risk of injury or accidents on the job. Despite these challenges, transportation workers play a vital role in keeping our society connected and moving. So the next time you take a train, bus, or plane, remember to thank the hardworking professionals making it all possible. If you want to know more about the other jobs in transportation that you might be interested in, check out our previous video. Final thoughts. There are many great jobs that pay well in this field. The best paying jobs in transportation can vary depending on what type of transportation you are talking about. For example, a truck driver may make more than a bus driver. However, both jobs are great options for people who want to make a good wage while working in the transportation industry. One thing to keep in mind is that the best paying jobs may require you to have special training or certifications. So, if you are interested in one of these jobs, research and ensure you are qualified. Overall, the best paying jobs in transportation can be a great way to make a good living while working in a field you love. So, if you are looking for a new career, consider one of the many great jobs in transportation out there. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Disclaimer: Frate Chain provides educational content only. It should not be taken as professional advice. You should always consult a freight shipping expert before making any decisions.